Welcome back to another episode of New Earth Rhythm Podcast. My name is Lisa. And you guys, we are done healing. Okay? We're all done healing. It's time to unleash our gifts onto the world. We don't need to focus on healing. We don't need to focus on, quote, shadow work. Okay? You heal by being so present to each moment and by being so embodied and grounded to earth so that you notice these shifts, whether they are subtle or drastic shifts in your energy or in the cosmic or collective energy. And you're able to have your awareness ride on top of the waves rather than getting lost within them. The way that we quote heal is literally by being so present, so aware, and so in our bodies. And this is how we unleash our gifts onto the world. Okay. And it's in these moments that you are triggered, that you're curious about these triggers. Oh, why do I feel so frustrated right now? What is triggering me? Why do I feel this way right now? Rather than becoming that feeling like a bull, like only seeing red. You're the bull rider. Your awareness is riding on top of the waves rather than getting lost within the waves. Okay. So this is such a powerful moment in time. We just had the Leo full moon, which is all about following your burning heart's desire, following your true calling fearlessly, owning yourself fearlessly and authentically, and unleashing your magic onto the world, full stop. We are done holding back. We are done with this healing mindset. 2025, we are done healing. I don't want to talk about healing. It is not about healing. It is about alignment. It is about conscious awareness to the present moment, and it's about embodiment and authenticity. Okay, so I feel called to share this flow that I had around the Leo full moon, all about actualizing our greatest God's given gifts. And around the full moon, this is like the energy that I was completely swept up in. Um, Around the new moon and full moon, this is always when I have my most powerful downloads and flow states. And this is when my husband will take baby out for a few hours and let me just have the house to myself to kind of just like unleash, do my thing, dance around, sing, cry, laugh, journal, write, and take these baths and just have a few hours to feel these cosmic shifts happening within me and around me, and following this calling, following this energy to see how it's bringing me to my higher self, to my greatest, to actualizing my greatest gifts. And it's showing me how I can harness this energy and then find the words to share it with the collective, share it with my community, my tribe, so that everyone else knows how to harness this powerful energy. So I'm going to share my flow. Every time I get into these flow states, I just whip out my notes app on my phone and I let it rip. Sometimes it's like true channeling from my higher self. It is me, Lisa, trying to, form and explain how I'm perceiving the situation and seeing the world or remembering something and these revelations and insights. And then sometimes it's just like this organic inner poetry flow that I know is coming from this eternal flow state that I'm tapping into. So you're going to hear that because I'm going to read this word for word coming from my 2-day flow state around the Leo moon about actualizing our greatest gifts. I came into conscious awareness of my two greatest God-given gifts. And I know these gifts. I know them. I know that these are my greatest gifts, but it's all about, changing our perspective. And I had to integrate and completely own and acknowledge and write and declare and embody and then share my two greatest gifts with the world. So this is coming from my Substack article, which came from my notes app, my 2-day notes app over the Leo full moon, those 2 days. This was written one night and then I finished writing it the second night. So you're going to hear about my first gift and then my second gift. And here comes the flow. I hope this inspires you to follow your burning heart's desire through the lens of your greatest God-given gifts. And I hope you feel empowered to embody and unleash your gifts onto the world without feeling like you're not, quote, healed yet, because we're done with that, okay? So here it is. Welcome to my flow. What I've been on the last 2 days, written across 2 nights. I am a fractal, a piece of the puzzle. I am the other you. We are done healing. It's time to unleash. I am self-actualizing God-given gifts. Here it is, my first gift. Manifestors. Do whatever they have an urge to do. This language has been limiting me. Urges. It's wants. Use the word want. Manifestors do whatever they want to do. We must assert ourselves through life. The very nature of a manifestor is the masculine principle of penetration. We must penetrate ourselves through life, but it's also equally the feminine principle of receptivity. We must allow ourselves the silence and the relaxation to receive the download and the insight, which then we follow that next wave and we penetrate it through life. It's harder for some others than others. It's harder to do this some more than others, but you learn how to do it. And how? What's fueling it? What's the authority? Again, this language has been limiting me. Authority. Authority is fuel. What is fueling the direction of penetration? For me, it's my emotions, the emotional solar plexus authority. These are human design terminology. This is how I've been trying to make sense of living in alignment with my unique energetic design. Emotional authority. This language has been limiting me. Make it make sense. If something makes me cry out of bliss or devastation, I'll follow it. The full spectrum of the wave to change something about my life. Something that is making me cry tears pushed me so far to elicit that response. So I have to change it or chase it. Facing the tears is moments of epiphany, knowing, direction, divine eternal love. It's the strongest feeling in the entire God's creation. It's authenticity. Moments of pure authenticity lead me to tears of absolute bliss. These moments when I feel most like me, these moments when I remember, it's moments when I am dancing. These moments with Jesus from God. Jesus is the closest thing to God, pure. He's God embodied to the fullest, to the purest. So hard to find that embodied in flesh today. We feel it here and there and everywhere, but within the confines of the programming, Jesus is beyond. I pause when I say Jesus, and I pause thinking of how a reader could be perceiving my words. He's always been there for me, but I don't speak of him this way. I think of the programming. I think of the new age stuff I've immersed myself in. I think of the Jesus freaks out in the streets, handing tickets out for God, and the negative vibe I've associated with others talking about Jesus. I think of the judgments. I think of how the New Age community says Yeshua, but then I think of the power of the name Jesus above all. And I feel Jesus is standing right next to me when I am aligned and in flow like this, when I am dancing. Stop saying the universe. Talk directly to God, the creator, and say Jesus' name. God, the creator in pure flesh. I acknowledge I don't care about how I am perceived anymore. I don't care if I sound crazy. There's no room for holding back anymore. I let it rip. And when I dance myself clean now under the Leo full moon, I light my candle in front of Jesus on the cross carved from the wood of an olive tree that my aunt gifted me. And I think of the moments of authentic bliss when I couldn't deny Jesus' presence there with me. Moments that rocked me, but I tried to brush off and keep it moving. Like when I busted into a higher awareness and true peaceful bliss dancing in my tiny apartment in London back in 2020. I made it into this light, bright pink and red hue, golden dream come true, like existence in awe, and felt Jesus standing there with me, holding my hand like a brother. And I said, wow, that was really hard. Breaking free of darkness, but I did it. I busted through. I made it through. He was there with me. Now I speak directly to God and directly to Jesus. Prayer through my dance, devotion through my dance. I think now of the purity. And there are a lot of things I need to accept and integrate tonight. And here's what I mean by these words I throw around: accept, integrate. It's tied to the Leo full moon, which is my midheaven. It's tied to dancing. As I was dancing, moving, surrendering my body over to the music tonight to come into what I call aligned and in flow, I thought of what I truly want to do, what it looks like to follow my wants. And it's so pure. It's to dance all over the world. That's when I am the most powerful. It's my greatest God-given gift, honestly, because it's transcendent, because it's impactful. Impact is the life of the manifester. I think of the times now that it was proven to me when dimensions merged, February 2022, during the 2222 to 22222 portal, February 2nd to February 22nd, 2002 portal. I went out dancing in LA. It was a night of all of our friends. We went to go see JP open for Joel Corey at the Exchange downtown, and your girl was on one that night. Let's just say I was hanging out with Molly too. Plus, I was in the middle of a 9-day liver cleanse. I was not drinking alcohol. I was fresh. I was fly. I was having the time of my life. I allowed this opportunity to be a powerful dance manifestation right there in the middle of the huge dance floor. And as always, I let my body over to the music. I surrender my body to the music. I let my body's wisdom completely take over. It is high wisdom. And it was a good crowd, high vibe crowd. I was dancing behind a group of these young, like early 20-year-olds. And after the dance, I completely opened up all of my chakras, activated my aura. Something truly unbelievable happened. This young guy in his early 20s turned around and came up to me with tears in his eyes. And he said, "We all felt what you felt, and you helped us heal." What? I said, eyes wide and couldn't believe that this is actually happening. His eyes wide and he shaked his head, then looked at me again and said, "Wait, what? What did I just say to you? Why am I crying?" I couldn't believe it, but I could fully believe it. I gave him a big hug, embrace, and laugh, biggest smile on my face, and said something like, "Oh, it's okay. Have fun, man. Much love." And I literally skipped away out of the crowd. I kept this to myself for some time. It was so special. I thought about it for days, weeks. I felt electrocuted by it. I made sense of it by telling myself his higher self needed to deliver that message to me. Well, message received, lit, confirmation. Shit's fucking powerful. Crazy things happen at other live shows too, like in Tulum with Rufus Du Sol dancing on the beach, those times at the Brooklyn Mirage dancing under the stars, at Shambhala Music Festival dancing in Fractal Forest, all over, everywhere. I know I'm not the only one who experiences this kind of magic. Of course not. It's everywhere. For some of us, it's our gift. I told my friends 1 month later, in the hot tub, tripping on shrooms, under the expansive sky at Joshua Tree. Again, one of the most magical places I've ever been. I told my friends what this kid said to me on that dance floor. I told my friends how my body knows how to perfectly dance to every single song without little me knowing it, how my body takes over. You, my friend, are what we call the rhythm. Rafe spoke these words of straight truth into my soul. Message received. The rhythm. I started to move like this after my Kundalini awakening years prior. Since then, I always dance myself clean. In my room, my parents' basement, the many apartments I've lived in, many different cities, towns, states, countries, in the park, on the beach, and when I'm lucky, at live shows. This is my favorite thing to do in the world. Dance with my tribe, wild, alive, truly so purely authentic. Everyone who lets their body take over. It's real. It's human. It's true flow. And I know it's my magic. I had my Kundalini awakening on January 3rd, 2018 in New York City. And after that, the moment I got home from work every day, I'd put on my running clothes, hit the West Harlem streets where I lived in Hamilton Heights. I'd run to the park along the Hudson River, find a spot on the grass, pull out my weed vape out of my sports bra, take one hit shuffle on whatever playlist grabbed me, blaring in my ears, blaring in my head, and I'd let the music take over my body, the rhythm moving through me, like pulling a thread. My body perfectly moving to the thread pull rhythm of each now moment, aligned, in flow, merging with music, being the music embodied, the extension of music. And it was fucking beautiful. And the music healed me. My body healed me. I surrendered into flow, each now moment. Music notes healing my physical body, my confused mind, my pain, my anger, my wiring. Each synchronized movement brought me insight, revelation, epiphany. The music unblocked my chakras with each breath, ultimate flow, doing dances and movements I've never been taught in this lifetime. It's my soul's timeless way of communicating who I truly, eternally am. And at times, this flow is so fucking sexy. And those early awakening days at the park, I would have men stop and stare at me and yell perverted things at me and try to come over and join me or ask me to show them. And every time I said, no, please get away from me, or rolled my eyes, felt a moment of disgust and then fear that I'm a target, wide out in the open. It would make me stop, drop out of flow, and wonder if I should just go. A moment later, I'd put on my socks and running shoes and sprint down the pathway and continue my run far away from the man who made me feel uncomfortable about being myself, just existing in bliss. But I needed my bare feet on the grass. I needed to talk to earth with my feet, merge with earth too. Let her feel. And I'll feel her holding me as I dance myself back into love, deep healing, my alchemy, my devastation, my wounds, my shadows, my gifts, my gratitude. Dancing helped me heal my eating disorder, my depression, my addictions to things and emotional states and bad habits. Dancing is how I heal. I dance like this every new moon and full moon, and sprinkled throughout, it's how I pray, it's how I align, it's how I live in devotion to God. And now here's the continuation from the next night. I got the second gift. My voice and my aura create portals, portals of metamorphosis, portals of transcendence. That's my second gift. My first greatest gift is to dance all over the world because it sends us into the portal of timelessness and boundlessness and deep healing. And my second greatest gift is to allow my voice to create portals of the tenderness of divine will. This whole time, I've just had to get out of my own way, and the only way out is through. I smile as I see the vision. Different parts of myself, all present yet not perfectly aligned, hanging off to the sides, slouched or crooked. They all had to blaze in the flame of metamorphosis, and the ash turns to gold dust to ignite the real me. They all led the way back to me, golden gift activated at all times. No more in and out. We came through. We're here now. There's no going back. I can heal my presence. I can heal with my presence and my voice and my aura. That's why my work is my all powerful way. It's a synthesis of everything that has led me to this arrival and becoming the soul key activation. I'm in flow now again. It's busier. I'm in full swing as an intuitive entrepreneur. I have a full taste of what this life is like. I feel into how far I've come. I acknowledge that I will never have a lack mindset around money flow ever again. I acknowledge I will never work for anyone else ever again. And I fully love it because it's exactly what I was born to do. Well, not exactly. That's the next piece, the part where I dance all over the world. That's my ultimate want in life. And here is the vision. My family and I travel all over the world, magical places like Costa Rica, Mexico, all over South America, then Africa. These are the continents I haven't been to yet. It's like I've been saving it for now. I'm ready to receive their activation. I acknowledge I've been speaking Spanish again lately. I've been teaching Eris Spanish. I've been remembering the Spanish I thought I lost. I think of my meditations where I get this urge to speak Spanish. Spanish is a higher vibrational language. It resonates with my soul. I'm being called. My family and I will be speaking Spanish in Spanish speaking countries. So we travel to the chakras of the earth, the vortexes, the portals of the earth, and we have retreats and festivals there. And I dance with my loved ones in busy crowds, and I allow my body to be the extension of music, and I surrender my body to the rhythmic symphony. I wrote the script already. It's the book that I wrote just before I gave birth to Eris. It's called Vitalize, The Chakras of the Earth and of You, available on Amazon. And I'm surrounded by beautiful humans and beautiful sisters in our circles. And my part of the retreat is called the Soul Key Activation, where I go through each person's human design and gene keys. And my other part is leading rhythmic dance flows. I let loose, surrender my body, and move the women into healing flows from our body's greater wisdom. I'm a healer through dance and through my guided energy activations, through my voice and my energy and my aura. I feel into how safe it feels to dance with the women in the circles. Zero inhibitions, not like how I felt dancing at the park in New York. I remember how safe it feels to dance at high vibe festivals. Forever zero inhibitions, allowing for total actualization of higher purpose of all of these souls meeting together for this transcendental experience. These dances are sacred. The music and our bodies ensure that we are forever attuned to deep divine love and magic, and everything in the world is music. I immerse myself in waves. It feels so beautiful to know that I am the one who holds the key to my vision, my want to travel around the world with my husband and our children, our family, friends, my loved ones, connect with the tribe, connect with my brothers and sisters of the earth, all coming together through love and music. I am the initiator. I am the manifester. I am the initiator. I make it happen. I've been doing it, all of it, in waves, even when I couldn't see it, even when I was down and out. I was never too far out or away. I've been building it to alignment. I'm in full alignment. I'm in full alignment. I'm in full alignment. Spiritually, my fire, my wants. This is the fire age. It's letting spirituality guide you through life, full stop. Nothing else matters as much as following your spiritual want, your greatest burning heart's desire. And you realize that you hold the key. And like the fearless lion, you take divinely inspired action out of love and the desire for unity and peace above all. Peace. So you ride the waves of life all the way through, never stop. Stop fighting it. Just flow with the cycles of life. It's unfolding for you. Don't think too hard. Don't try to plan it all out because you'll be different soon, anyways. Ride each flow in the moment. Your presence and your reflections capture it. And then you feel a shift and you shift too. Each shift is a hidden higher purpose guiding you, revealing itself in successive steps, not linear, but all at once and in its own rhythmic symphony. You're just tuning in now, able to strum the string and be strung through life as the 0 point, right where the thumb strikes the chord or lightning strikes, you are 0 point, the ever now present moment, the entirety of the galaxy embodied in a strike on a string, and that moves you, and you accept that your body is the strike on the string, the thread and flesh moving to the rhythmic symphony. A level of patience, surrender, and trust, and holy shit, for the first time in my life, I feel relaxed, not running through life, leaning back into life with zero guilt. Why? Because I'm perfectly in flow. I'm living true as a 5/1 emotional manifester named Lisa Littleton. I am actualizing my greatest God given gifts in honor of Source, the Creator. I owe it to God to actualize the life fueled by my greatest gifts. And what a life this is. What a life this could be. It's the absolute dream. It's the absolute dream. It's the absolute dream. Gratitude pours out of me like a waterfall, tsunami, tidal wave, earthquake. Thank you. Thank you, you. Thank you, me. I couldn't let you down if I tried. It just all wasn't fully aligned. These things take time. Trust the flow will guide you and don't rush to the other side. Patience is the very essence of enjoy the ride. I look around at my beautiful family, our precious daughter, my precious husband, our precious families, our precious friends. It's just all family and love. It's tribe. It's community, the greatest gift of all. And we get to witness the beauty of earth, the greatest gift of all. And we find love above all the not peace, feeling the truth through it all underneath. Happiness is birthed through us. Our family is an aura of tenderness. We create the world we want to be a part of. We live in harmony with the rhythms, the cycles, our cycles. We all live as who we were truly born to be, dancing through life. I won't waste a single day. Everything is working in my favor. Everything I seek is already seeking me. It's pulling me in. I surrender. I'll let you take me there, and I vow to stay in flow. No more pit stops. Lessons learned. Let's go. Because I could never fumble it now. I had to get fully ready to not only not fumble it, but expand and scale it. The vision. Leo full moon and Uranus. Oh, it's juicy, it's divine. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. Duh. Because it's all new. Every day is a new energy. I vow to be present to it all. No more escaping or numbing or distracting or fumbling the ball. Full presence required to rewire higher. Follow your heart's burning desire, lit up by the pathway of fire. The sun in your belly ablaze. Burn away yesterday, eyes on today, every day. Your light guides the way, actualizing the waking dream. We dance around the fire. So much love thinking of my husband now. He's helping me actualize my dream. He's reflecting me, showing me the not me and the real me, who I long to always be. Tender mother, wife, funny, sweet, leading us to the dream, letting the world muse me. The manifester and the reflector, killing it at life, laughing and dancing and creating and singing and playing and enjoying our babies. Don't rush the dream. Enjoy each step. Patience, trust, inner knowing. And how beautiful is it that my husband is the musician? The music producer, the DJ. He's also the dancer, and I'm the dancer, and we're the dancers. And our baby's the dancer, and we dance every day, our family. And we have the same values in life. And the first night we met, I spoke of the vision. The moment we met, I knew he was the one. We're on the same wave. He's the only man I've ever met that I felt was on the same wave. We've never left each other's side. Our relationship is a portal to our emotional mastery, to actualization, to tenderness, to peace. What a gift this existence is. Happy Leo full moon. And here is the soul key activation. It's a powerful, energetic shift that aligns you with your unique design, gifts, and highest frequency. It's a deeply intuitive 90-minute session where we clear blockages, activate your soul's blueprint, and integrate your full embodiment. Read all about the Soul Key activation on my website, embodied-radiance.com. I have videos on there. I've got podcast episodes talking about the Soul Key activation. It's not about healing, it's about activating and embodying your greatest gifts. It is my greatest gift, as you just heard, to guide you into your soul key activation through my voice, through my aura, through my energy, which is a portal. I create portals of transformation. So check that all out, okay? Sending you so much love. We are done healing. It's time to unleash our gifts onto the world. And if you guys were interested in the playlist that I was dancing along to during this powerful 2 day session of my actualizations and my integration and embodiment, check out on my link tree. I have energy activation playlists, and this latest one is called Amor and Leo Full Moon. Sending you so much love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for living in devotion to your highest calling and to actualizing your own gifts. I love you. I'm here to support you. I am of service. Allow me to use my gifts to help you. Please never hesitate to reach out. All right, that is all. Peace out.